Hello, my name is Triggs. I'm bringing you a game of domination on Salvage, one of the new Stimulus maps from the Stimulus map pack. And Salvage is probably my favorite map out of the new 5 maps: Overgrown, Crash, Salvage, uh, Storm, and Bailout. I like Bailout, and I like the COD 4 maps. I think most people do like the COD 4 maps. But Storm is kind of iffy. I think it's a little too similar to Salvage, and I really hate rain maps because I have a Turtle Beach, and it just drives me insane hearing the rain coming down. And you may notice that this gameplay is titled "How to Be Better at Call of Duty," because in this game we end up losing by a lot because my teammates just I don't think they know how to be good at Call of Duty. And I don't want to take off the impression that I am godly at Call of Duty, because you can ask anybody who really knows me. I'm not one of the best. I'm okay. I usually go positive, and this is a good game for me. It's not a great game for me, but there's a point to it, and it's just playing smart. Like this game, my opponents capture C and B, and I think they hold them all game. I don't even think we make an attempt to capture them because they spawn trap us at A through most of the game, and there's nothing really we can do about it. But just minimizing the rapage that's going on would probably have helped our cause a lot, just by being smart. Like, it's this Predator missile gets me, I guess, but probably shouldn't have. Knowing your choke points on Salvage, this little doorway here that I'm watching, coming from C into this building and possibly going all the way back to A like I am right now. It's one of the most popular routes on this entire map, or at least I've found. The other one is over to the right, kind of from B to A. So if you hold C and B, spawn trapping at A is really easy, and it's probably the best strategy for this map. So I commend my opponents on pulling that off. And I think I'm getting hit by something, and someone saves me because my screen looked like a strawberry right there, and I survived. I've heard CNanners and Hutch and Trump and Tabe and every other YouTube Call of Duty star talking about patrolling an area. And right now, because we're spawn trapped, my proposed areas to patrol are pretty much two. I can patrol right over here where I just got killed, or where I have been most of the game, over by that right here, that doorway from C. And it's kind of where I like to hang out. I can pop out of this doorway here and check on people running up the middle, or I can come around here and defend A really quickly. But I'm probably gonna spend most of my time over by C, because I feel like that was their favorite route throughout this game. And this game really doesn't start off with many points. I mean, if you look right now, my enemy's calling in 2 care packages. They have an attack helicopter, and a Predator missile is just up in the sky. So there's definitely a lot of kill streaks coming in. I think Harriers just got called in, and one of my teammates shot him down, which is good. I don't really bother running with a Stinger class. I'm sure it would help me out a lot. But you know what? I think I'm smart enough to check my mini-map and see if there's a helicopter up in the sky that I need to get inside and not run outside and give him easy kills. And being only a 3rd prestige, I have something like 7 classes, I think. I don't really want to waste one on on a Stinger missile cold-blooded class. I'm sure if I really get pissed off that I might. And right here, this is a really good tip area I've found. I check my back as I see that guy go in there to make sure I'm not going to get shot in the back. And I run up here, set off his claymore because he's sniping up there, and I figured he'd have one. And then I crouch and I wait for him to check. I was hoping he'd pop around the corner, but when he doesn't, I go and try to get him, but he gets blown up. And it probably would have been my kill if my teammates didn't get it with a noob tube. And I really had no problem with that. I was glad we took out the sniper. He was been using an M21 and he was really pissing me off. And kind of watching that doorway over there where I just shot a guy. And that's one of my favorite doorways to poke my head out of. So it was kind of just aggravating me. I also like this spot right here. Because usually, even in those windows, it's hard to see you. I don't know why. It might have something to do with the fact that the map is all white and you kind of blend in. But it's just kind of like a good spot. I don't know. This is a situation right here where I have way too many people to shoot and not enough ammo. I run out of ammo trying to chase down that guy, which is a bad idea really, but I didn't want my back to be exposed, and I knew he knew I was coming, and I didn't want to, like... It was a quick decision. It was probably a bad decision, but... You know what, we all make mistakes. So yeah, Predator missile coming in right now. My teammate does not know it's coming, runs right out that door, and gets hit with it. And that's one less death that should have happened. One less kill for that guy on the other team. He just got his Harriers, the same guy. He probably wouldn't have had them. The Harriers kill me. So it's like, right here, I think the same thing happens. No. Alright, maybe it's the next time. But you have to keep your eye on the mini-map and know what's up in the sky for. Right here, there's a Predator missile coming out, and I wanted to run out that door, but I'm not gonna. My teammate does, though, and he gets blown up. Playing smart with a little bit of common sense is really the best tip that anyone on YouTube can ever give you, because it's one of the only tips that actually makes sense. Without running out and getting killed by killstreak rewards, we would probably see a lot less of killstreak rewards and wouldn't have to be bothered by them as much. We wouldn't have to run with a class with a Stinger missile or anything like that. It would just make the game a lot simpler to play. I mean, I like killstreak rewards, but not when the other team has them. I see that they called in an emergency airdrop, and I'm trying to work my way back inside, because I know that there's probably going to be at least 2 or 3 really good things in that emergency airdrop. I really like emergency airdrops. As I'm calling in this Predator missile, I see a guy out of the top of my screen, as I'm pulling up the computer screen, and he didn't kill me. And I got my hair, but he scared me a lot, because this building's really open to call in killstreak rewards, especially with something like a Predator missile. But I survived, and as soon as I call in my Harriers, I get shottied by this guy. He shottied me about 20 times already this game. And you can tell how smart a player is by looking in the kill cam and looking how their clip is. He was just running around with 1 shot left in his M1014, which shows he doesn't reload, which shows he probably doesn't think too far ahead. So that almost makes me mad, like, he doesn't really know what he's doing at all, or he's not a very aware Call of Duty player. And he's just running around with a shotgun and probably thinks he's really hot shit. One thing I'd love to mention before this game comes to a close is the TAR-21. It's my favorite gun in the game. I just unlocked it this game, so it's why I'm using it. I think Salvage is a pretty good map to use it on, but it's just so good. It's like a submachine gun on steroids is how I describe it, because it shoots like a submachine gun, has better range and better damage. So if you haven't tried it, I'd recommend it. And that's the end of the game. We lost by a lot. I think I went 28-11. So see you later, guys.